Here's my 1966 Coleman 220F. It belonged to my uncle John Bernard Shields. I'm not sure exactly how he acquired it. He was the kind of person to buy new things, so I imagine he bought it from a store. I recently acquired it, and it had been hiding out in an old leaky shed for many, many years. You can see the stickers removed. Most everything was kind of jammed up real tight when I first got my hands on it. I couldn't even open any of the valves or anything. The leather cup is pretty much shot. Gonna have to replace that. Put a whole bunch of marks on the gas filler cap there, trying to get that loose. It's a 3-piece cap. Most of the hardware is in pretty good shape. That thing tightens down the way it should. I've got a stove and it stripped out. It won't really tighten down. It still seems to work, but I should probably think about replacing that. You can see that sticker's been worn off. There's that filler cap I was telling you. I really marked up the edges on that with a pair of pliers. Probably should have used some rubber or something. It was already marked up before I started. Pretty much everything on the thing is marked up with plier marks and things. You can see that font's really rusty. There was no gasket on it. It had completely deteriorated. A little bit of rust in the tank. Not too bad. There's the bottom. It had the little tool compartment on the bottom, and when I opened it up, took it off, it was full of water, and all that paint just peeled right off. It's kind of a bad stamping job. There's 66, September 9/66. Ball nut is rusted onto that stem that goes down to the mixer, and instead of the ball nut coming off the stem came off the mixer. I'll have to live with that. A lot of rust on the inside of the ventilator there. A lot of rust on the outside too. I tried about 4 or 5 different paint strippers to get that paint off there before I found out it's not paint. That's a ceramic coat. Took me a little while to figure out how to get that thing off. Pump. Might be able to restore that leather. I'm not sure. I'm going to try soaking it in some oil as per the forums. When I flex it, when I take it out and flex it like that, it'll have some pump action going for a little while, but after I left it setting overnight and came back the next day, it had settled back down again, and I couldn't get any compression with it. That stem looked to be in real good shape. It came right out. Quite a few turns. Very pretty brass on the inside. There's the inside. You can see that check valve. I did the test where you blow into it and suck on it, and it seemed to work okay. You see those marks on that there. I did not put those marks on there. It was already eat up. It took me quite a bit of a budge to get the valve knob to turn when I first got it.